Alright, there we go. Welcome back to the Booga Box live stream. I think we're going alright now. We're going to hope. Got a lot of new things going on. Hopefully the lighting's okay. I got some bright light here. I hope I don't fade out. Real quick, let's get the volume going. But I hope everybody is having a good week so far. Been a pretty busy week here for us, but hope everybody's having a good weekend or a good week. It's Thursday, so I do want to thank everybody for joining us. If you're watching us live, if you're watching us later, I do appreciate it. Kind of got like I said, a new setup going today. I got some different lighting going. I got a different monitor going. So things are kind of a madhouse. We were going to work on the Kelsey jersey today. I wanted to get into that, but I had some orders yesterday for Wormhole cubes and realized I was low on stock, so I already built up, I think, about 15 more. I think I got 22-ish or so. I decided to go ahead and make up some more. I had enough rings to do some more. I'm making up 5 more. I'm going to see after that if I can do a few more until I run out of one size of the rings, I guess, and then we'll go from there. But it might be a little boring, I guess. It's more just counting out rings, putting them in bags and all that stuff today, but it was get all this moved out of the way when it was going to be a pain in the butt to try to do that. So and I have some chain kits I need to build later tonight too, so today is just pretty much building kit day for the most part. Yesterday I coiled, cut, cleaned, all that good stuff. So let me got mouses in different areas. Let me get over and transition to our other cam here. Like I said, it's not going to be a whole lot of going on today, but I say one thing, I should be able to see comments a lot better. I'm not using a little laptop, so things should be a lot better on some aspects of this today. Hopefully sound's working. I think so. Looks like video's going good, so we're going to go from here, and hopefully things are working right. If you pop in and something's wrong, just let me know, and we'll try to fix it. So let's see. Like I said, it's going to be a little boring just counting out rings, but I do them in little groups of 100, and really there's about 105, 106 in each one of these. Kind of how I do everything. Everything looks good. Sound is good. All right, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I wasn't sure how things were going to work today, but hopefully it's going to go good. All right, another little count here. I do like having this monitor here. It makes things a little bit easier. I still have to look over there, but having that right there and actually my area of where the comments come up, I have a lot more default area now. Instead, before I could barely get 3 or 4. If you type more than a sentence, it wouldn't fit in there. Now I think I can fit quite a bit in here, so I'll be able to see things good. So I'm digging it so far. Still getting used to it. Still got to hang up some stuff on the pegboard, but it's going to work, I think. All right, another 100 here. 'em out. A lot of people, they weigh them out by weight, and I try to do that. Some rings you can do that with and be pretty accurate, but especially when I started getting small, I did it when I started my chain-ins. I didn't like how the weights were working out. It was too off. Yeah, and I always want to make sure I give more, but sometimes, I mean, there would be a 20 ring difference sometimes before it would click on my scale. So I was like, it takes more time, but I know the rings are going to be good because I'm pretty much looking at every ring moving over. And counting 2, I know you're going to get the right account with more. So it does take longer, but I just don't trust doing the weights on those. Oh, that's a weird little bunch there. What is it I needed? 40 more. 30, 36, 40. Alright, so there's that bunch. And I have a little tray that I normally would do this in when I do my count outs. It's a little bit smaller than like if you go to McDonald's or Burger King or something, you get a little tray to take food to your table, blah blah blah. It's a little bit smaller than one of those, but I currently do not know where it is at. Makes it easier when it comes to this part because I can just tilt it and dump it in. It had an original side, but I kind of melted a corner so that I could slide it, turn it, pour it out. And I have no idea where it is. Last time I got out the diode laser, I moved it, and since then, I've got several things misplaced right now. Yeah, to say the least. What was it yesterday? I was looking for, we were working on the gate. I guess was it yesterday? Yeah, I guess it was yesterday. We did mowed yesterday, so I was messing with our gate. We got this big, I don't know, it's probably a 15-foot gate, maybe 20-foot gate. And, you know, through the years it tweaks and you have to adjust it, and we were out there adjusting it. But I bought a wheel for the end of it, and I bought it, I don't know, 4 or 5 months ago. For the life of me, I put it somewhere and I cannot find that stupid thing. I was out there messing with the gate, and I was like, oh, it's time to put it on. I'm messing with it. Can't find it now. It's somewhere. And I put it somewhere where I'm like, I'll remember, I need it. And yeah, that didn't happen. Alright, I need 2 more here. I'm making up 5 more right now in this bunch, and we'll go from there and see how that works. Quick looks around here, everything looks to be going good. And hopefully the background sounds good enough, not too loud, not too soft, we'll see. I'm counting them out as 2s, and about every 20 or so, I'll throw a 3-pack in when I'm sliding them over. It's kind of how I do it. Okay, it's 100. Count to 100 quite a bit. That one's just weird how it hooked up and became an orbital all on its own. That's kind of weird looking. I mean, not weird looking. I've done that weave before, but it did it all on its own. It weaved itself. Makes me wonder if some of the weaves that are out there, if they weave themselves. Because if I would have just caught this going, closed up those rings going, hey. But I mean, I know what it is. I built the weave before, so. 2, 6, 8, 10, 12, 18, 20, 22, 26, 40. Alright, there's that bunch. So, yeah, yesterday was a pretty busy day. Kind of, like I said, I got a couple of orders of the Wormhole cubes, realized I was running low, but then there was just a lot of running around, had to drive the daughter to work. Last couple of days, she's working on her car, which is, I love seeing it. In a way, it drives me nuts that she doesn't want to ask me for help to help her. She's replacing a front bumper and a fender, and moving all the lights over to the new stuff. I'm proud that she wants to do it on her own, but it also makes me feel kind of bad that just ask me for help. I'll do what I can to, But I mean, I'm proud that she's wanting to do that. So. She was doing that. I was working on rings and stuff. Well, that was later in the night, I guess, when she got home from work. But yeah, it was a busy day. We mowed. Got attacked by a giant spider. 3, 4. Not really, but I was out there checking the lawn before we mowed. And out there on the fence line, we got this little tree thing growing up. Pain in the butt. I've been trying to kill it with rubbish. It's not very big, but this spider, one of those big dwarf spiders, built a web. It was probably about 6-7 foot across, about face height, over to this brush pile, and had a big spider. And I'm looking down at the ground, just walking through, no biggie. I'm looking down, next thing I know, poof, right into this big spider web. It was probably a good foot around, landed right on my chest, and right in the middle of it was that big old orb spider, And as soon as I did it, I backed up, and the spider web was kind of sticking to me, but he started running up and running over there. I peeled it all off me and scared the crap out of me for half a second. But I don't know what it is about those spiders. They freak me out in a way, but I don't mind them like the other ones that run around on the ground. I don't know. The ones I find inside, the wolf spiders, we got a lot of those wolf spiders around here. These other ones are racer spiders. I don't even know what they're actually called, but I call them racer spiders. Yeah, it's about that time of the year, though. We've been having some cool nights, so they're moving around. Alright, so another 240. Let's go. Alright. Bed ring. That's what I like about it. 2, See, that time I had a few half-cut rings that were on the end of the coil. I was able to pull them out, otherwise I would have ended up counting weight. Granted, I don't have a lot of them. Most of them I found beforehand, but still one of those things. Good sound, everything's looking good. The video is working great. I see. I love it. I love it so far. Plus, I get to use the page I never really got to use before because it was sitting over to the side and I couldn't expand it. So it's kind of nice. I'm digging this so far. the last one of these. I don't want to pull out too much. 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, 121, 122, 123, 124, 125, 126, That's gonna be the last lead. I probably got enough for maybe two, one more. I think this is the lowest amount. No, actually, I got more of these. Yeah, right there. I forgot. Had them in 2 bags. I found a bag that I had done a while back. I know I lost it, couldn't figure out where it was, and I found it, so I actually have more of those to go. But I'm going to kind of work it out and try to use up and make as many of these as I can. You know, I've been doing it on average about 5 a month, 6 a month, so it's not too bad. Some months are more. Doesn't sound like a lot. Well, I guess actually it's more than that now that I think. Well, I guess it depends on the month. June was kind of heavy for some reason. And July went a little light. August, and September's actually been pretty good. So I just figure I'll make a bunch up. Hopefully it'll, by the time I'm done, I'm hoping I'll have about 30 kits made and ready to go. Then I can just kind of slowly work on getting some more rings coiled up and cut and ready. And so they'll just be in stock and kind of ready to go. Though I am going to have to order some more wire, 1.6 millimeter wire. What's those? I've only probably got maybe 5 pounds left. Off that, whatever it is, 22 pounds on the roll. I forget. 18? No, I think it was stainless steel was 18 on the roll. I don't remember. All I know is it's getting light. Alright, now we need 16. Wrench. That's this. Count out some of these. These I need a lot of though. This is the big one. I need almost 500 of these per. That takes a little bit of counting time. But like I said, that's why I didn't want to put all this up and have to drag it all back out after the stream. It's like, I mean, it's work, but everything's work. So, all right, let's get going. 2, 4, 6. like I said, if I waited out, it'd be quicker. But then I just don't know. I don't want to underdo it, and I don't want to necessarily overdo it either. I don't mind giving away some extra, you know. But there's a point, because there was, when I was weighing them out, 20. It was hard to tell the difference, but I mean, at one point, that was 20 between a gram. 20, 25, but the way it could go, you could almost be up to 50 at times. So I didn't really want to be short by way that much, and I didn't necessarily want to go over that much. So you had to find a happy medium, and I just counted. 2, 4, 6, 16, 18, 20, 26, 78, 80, come together. And this is when I wish I had the bigger tray. Makes this a lot quicker than scooping it in by hand. But where we at here? Yeah, I don't know what I mean, time-wise, not really, never really calculated the time to do these per se. Normally I do them in big groups, so it doesn't necessarily matter. Earlier I think I did 10 of each at a time. Well, did 10. Well, and then I did another 5, and then I realized, okay, let me count. It's like, well, let me go ahead and do another 5. With the rings I had left, like I said, I kind of want to use these up, get them all packaged up, so I want to make a different area for my ring area. So it'd be good to get these kind of used up. Now, but as today's Thursday, it's going to be a fairly warm couple of days coming up. Not a very great weekend per se. I don't know what. I don't necessarily have any huge plans. I had Glide Festing, but we're not doing it. So, like I said, I do have some things we need to catch up. Hopefully I can get the rest of this desk cleaned up this weekend too. I was hoping to have more done, but like I said, yesterday went crazy. I figured yesterday was mostly going to be setting up my new area here. Didn't plan on doing kits, didn't plan on making rings, didn't plan on any of that. So kind of changed everything. Alright, next account again, where are we at? 25, so still going pretty good. 70, 72, guess I probably did about 20,000 rings by the time I get all these done. Minus the 2, should be right around about 25,000 total rings. Obviously a few different sizes, but not counting doing the chainions tonight. I'm gonna do at least, I need 6 more chainions and at least 3 more evil chainions. I don't normally keep as many of the evils on stock. 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 16, 18, 24, 26, 28, 30, 34, 36, 40, 42, 46, 48, 52, 56, 60, almost probably 500. Like I said, 6 or 7 more per 100. So that'll give you a little bit more. Here we go. Look around. Look around. One thing though I'm not seeing here is, well, okay, I guess there's a viewer thing there. I wonder if that actually, I don't know, I guess I'll have to get some people in here and maybe some shares or something. Maybe I'll see these stats that I've never actually seen before because it was so small and away from me. Seen some different things, so that's kind of cool, but settings. Normally when I'm viewing this, I'm viewing it as my personal self, not as the Booga box, so seeing a lot of different options, I guess, just because of that in itself too. So if I'm looking around, looking at things strangely, that is what. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So one more of these. Now, like I said, I might come back and do some more. Well, I will. I just don't know if I will today or not. Use up most of these rings that I can. Alrighty. Where are we at our time? Half hour in, sweet. Alright. Well, I guess I'll do my halfway speech. I want to thank everybody who dropped in and watched. And, all that good stuff. Don't forget to like, share, thumbs up. Let people know we're out here doing stuff. So, we do it on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. You can sign up with any of those and get notifications when we go live. We are on Tuesdays, Thursdays, 12:30 p.m. Central Time is when we stream every week. Occasionally we'll have maybe a few extra on occasion. Other times we might miss one or two, depending on things going on. So But anyway, I do thank everybody that does join us and watches and all that. Even if it's just a little bit, greatly appreciated. So, all right, back to counting, and we're still on that. So, 2, 4, 6, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 26, 28, and then the next ones will be smaller. Won't have to count as many then. Next 100. 2, 4, 6, 18, 20, 68, take it back over here. And an 80 count. Whoops. this. That's the last one I needed right there. I got some more. Just gonna have to unpack them. But we're moving on to the little bags now. At least for now. Like I said, I'm probably gonna get a little bit more time into this. I got the cats to deal with here shortly, but then I'm going to by 3 o'clock or so today, my time, I want to start getting into getting my chain in kits going. They actually, even though there's less rings, they take a lot longer to build because there's so many different ring sizes in it. I haven't even figured it out, but I think I've got like 14 different ring sizes. Well, I guess that includes color, because some I might have, you know, several black in this size, but I have it in that size, but I didn't need it in blue, I need it in yellow type thing. So, I mean, overall, 16 looks like different rings, not necessarily sizes. I have one with a chart over there on my count, so whenever I go to build the kits like this, I can look at it. Now, I put these little tags in it. I've thought about doing the stickers. I know a lot of people do stickers on the outside, but then you can't really reuse the bag easily. And so I always debated. Nobody's ever said anything about it, so I kind of just kept doing it this way. It's kind of how I did it for a while, so I don't have to buy sticker stuff. You know, it's easy enough to print out. But I don't know. I've thought about doing stickers, but I find it, like I said, when I sometimes I like to be able to reuse my bags for other things, and then you have to mark them off. Then you forget to mark it off. Is that what's in there? If I put a piece of paper in it, that's how I always mark mine. If the paper's in it, that's what's in there. And then when it's empty, I've got an empty bag that I can reuse for other rings and continue. So I don't know. That's just me. I'm a weirdo, so that might explain enough, right? He's a weirdo. Alright, so these bags this time. We might actually get into packaging some of these up before we get done today. That'd be kind of cool. I don't think we'd kind of get there, but maybe. We got 20 minutes. These will be quicker and easier, smaller count, so. Alright. A bunch of those. That's all I need. So definitely a little quicker of a count, so things will start going a little quicker with these last bits. So 1/4 inch, 3/16. Yeah, I do. Again, I want to say thank you to people that bought the kits, bought the tutorial for this. I had fun building it. I still love seeing pictures. If anybody makes these up by just tutorial, because you can use different colors. You use colored rings. I put instructions in the tutorial on how to use colored rings, because you have to do some adjusting. But you can make all kinds of different designs. I've got a couple swirled ones I've done. I've done full side colored different ones. So you can kind of have fun with it. They're kind of fun to do. It's kind of like chain-ins. You know, you can make up all kinds of different, you know, irregular ones, but then you can do superheroes. I've done a Spider-Man, I've done a Hulk, just changing up the colors a bit, and that's, again, in the tutorial. I've got the different layouts and instructions for you, so you know how to do that. So, alright, let's do another malfunctioning. Oh, will that one still work? Yeah, I guess that one's just attached to it that I don't need. Double check, but I mean, I guess that's how they would do it. Just cut and rip off. That one just had a side on it. And got extra to it. Yeah, and still had the top baggy part too. So that one makes me wonder, would that actually work? Yeah, it's sealed on both sides. That would be the tiniest little bag. Oh, that's funny. It's so skinny, I don't even know if I can open it. I'll have to play with that later. That's kind of funny looking. Sorry. When I was thinking about it, I was like, I think it's sealed on both sides. That'd be like a super skinny bag. So the 2x3, it's a half inch by 3. Pull out a ton more here. That's probably more than enough, maybe. Like that. Plenty more than enough. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 26, 28, 30, 26, quite a bit. It's always the 16 gauge that you can always run out quicker of. Just because they're bigger, it's planned to be that way, I guess. Quick looks around, everything's going good. I guess one of the things would be neat to see if they had how many total viewers over the screen to drop in. I don't think that's an option, but that'd be one I'd like to know, because I could miss people that drop in without saying anything. So, but I do appreciate anybody that does drop in. Today's Thursday. It's going to be a weekend. We come back on next Tuesday, actually. We'll be streaming on my birthday next Tuesday. Next Tuesday is October 3rd. It's my birthday. So I thought about not doing a stream, but I'm like, what else am I going to do? So we'll be streaming next then, and then it'll be my birthday. Like I said, it's been a busy couple weeks here. Still got some more busyness to do. Same count, smaller ring. It might. I thought it zoomed out further than that. I guess not. Kind of a bit. I wonder. I might have to check my settings on the. Yeah, I bet. I think I did change the setting in there when I was doing the time lapse for the Griffin inlay. I think that's what's. I didn't notice it till today, but that's just because I get better views and everything. So, all right, let's start these little boogers. So it's smaller. 6, 8, 10, 12, 16, 18, 16, 6, this here, and I'll just do each one in a thing. Instead of having to pack it up, I'll just count all this. So maybe that'll waste less time and the same amount of time, but you know, I don't know. I'm just talking out of my mouth. Yeah. 6, 8, 10, 16, 32. Alright, those are due. I got a lot of these though. 16s, 18s. 18 gauge, I use these for, I've actually got another bag, probably twice as full of this that I use for the jelly cubes, when I'm working on jelly cubes. On the never ending jelly cube. Alright, so, yeah, okay. So it looked like I only had 4 there for a second. Yeah, I guess 4. Alright, this I need to be a little more careful with so I don't get spillage. I don't want them rolling into that bunch. It's kind of why I normally pack them up one at a time so I don't have to worry about any. I can make piles, but if I drop it and they mix in, I'm going to have to recount. So, and what's our time at? Coming up to 53, so we're coming close. We might get one packaged up here. I think I might go ahead and package one up. I still need to make up the bags and the keychain, but I might go ahead and get one done so we can at least show one done on it. Well, I guess I could have pulled out the pile. Well, I didn't move the pile, but I could have gotten up and gotten the pile. But, I mean, got quite a bit done here. It's only an hour, but I've had a couple hours this morning I was working on it. Well, I guess more than that. I was up at 7. Did have to take the daughter out, but I mean, pretty much all morning's just been counting rings, counting rings, counting rings. My brain will be counting to 100 when I go to bed tonight. Hopefully it'll let me go to bed. I'll get down to 100 cheap and then I'll start over again. I'm awake. Start start over. 199, 98. I guess I'd count the other way here, but. But I mean, I really didn't think we'd get this much done. I thought for sure I'd be still counting by the time our hour was up. I kind of am in a way, but we're pretty much, I mean, at least for this group of 5. Now I'll have to look at my rings and look and pull out the least amount of rings and bag those up and maybe just continue up with kits with that until I run out. Or I'll just keep building kits until, I don't know, like I said, about 3-ish before I need to switch over and get changing kits going. Definitely need to get some done tonight. Got a few little runs on that. I actually need to build me a few actually from our next event. So, alright, let's go ahead and put a few of these together, I suppose. So we've got them here. Alright, let's get out these here. Let's find a good 6. Right there. Try to make sure I get 6 that are as close as possible. Every once in a while you'll get a few that are a little bit bigger, a little smaller, and I try to group them together. So, alright, those are 6 of those, a bag of those, a bag of these, a bag of those, a bag of these, a bag of these, a bag of those, a bag of these, a bag of those. Put that one down in there. Get it squishy a little. Cover. Wormhole kit ready to go to its new home. Order today. Alright, there we go. There's Wormhole kit, everything you need in it. Build it up in pliers and time. So, then we'll continue. We still got 4 minutes here. I guess I could pull out those other ones, but we'll go ahead and just do another. Another group here. Get them all. Sometimes they trick you by the way they lay. You have to kind of make sure that they're not binding up on each other. Looking 6 there, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's 6 there. That's good. And you know, when you do these, there's always little adjustments you might have to do because of them being just, you know, everything just being a slight hair off can change a lot. So I do have instructions on how to tighten it up and loosen it up if you need to, depending on what your problem is, if you run into a problem. Most time, even when they're a little bit off on the bigger rings, I normally don't have a problem when it comes down to it, unless I'm using, again, colored anodized rings. Those can give me issues at times. So. We got a couple done here. I'm gonna have to go ahead and get those key chain up. Ooh, ow. Guess I'm going to have to. Let's see here. I only need 6. I need 30. I need 3 packages. 3 and 6, 18. It's like, well, that seems awful much there. 6, 6, 6. But since we're getting close near the end here, while I'm packaging up these last little bits, I do want to thank everybody that did drop by and check us out today. Or if you're watching us later, I do appreciate it. Like I said, always, you know, I know people watch us later sometimes. we are streaming in the middle of the day now, so it is a little different. Not a lot of people can, check us out, but our videos are up on our YouTube and on Facebook. You can go back and check out all our videos from when we first started. It'd be kind of funny to, if you're watching one that's been here recently, go back on YouTube, check out some of our old stuff from our first videos, and you'll see a big difference between then and now. Well, there for a long time we didn't have a face camera, and so it's been a journey, let's say, none the least. We're going about 2.5 years on streaming now, so I do thank everybody through all that time and all the orders. Like I said before, everything is, I do appreciate all that. It's been great to everybody come join us. I enjoy doing it. I didn't think I would at first, but I kind of have fun doing this, so I do thank everybody again. Let's go ahead and flip back over, give us the ugly old face cam. Boo, boo. Perfect timing. It's almost October, right? But anyway, I do want to thank everybody for joining us. I do appreciate it. It is Thursday today, so next time we'll be back will be Tuesday. Next Tuesday, actually, October 3rd, will be my birthday. We'll stream on my birthday, so I hope you all have a great weekend. We're just going to continue pounding these out today. We've got some laser work tomorrow to do. And you never know. Sometimes I might have we had a crazy Saturday night a while back where I decided to do a late night Saturday night stream. So otherwise, I do thank you. Don't forget to give likes, thumbs up, shares, all that good stuff. And otherwise, you all have a great weekend, and we'll check you out next Tuesday. Peace.